Let's set the record straight. You and me, we ain't nothing alike. Let's set the record straight. Those words you say, they hold no weight, they like. Let's set the record straight. You'll never break the man before your eyes.
Hello everyone and welcome back to another Diecast review. Today we have the first ever Checkers or Wreckers diecast in the 1/64 scale. Now we have 3 124s and 1 164. The 164 being, of course, the Dale Earnhardt Jr. 2014? Yes, the 2014 Bristol raced version. Now we got this in the 164 scale, also, or the 124 scale also. We got the Elliott Martinsville from 2017. And then we got, what was it, the 2020, I think it was 2020, it was the Noah Gragson, it might have been the Charlotte Roval, maybe? I don't really remember for sure. So it's nice to see not only we're getting both scales, I don't know, do we have the Elliott in 164 yet? I know we, haven't had it released, but is it coming out? Is it going to be produced? You know, these are the questions I'm kind of got some answers to, but, you know, you never know. So I do have plans for this one. If you saw in the diecast haul we just did, well, this would it be today? Yeah, it'd be today, because I'm doing three a day. So if you saw the diecast haul, which I'm sure a lot of you did, I kind of hinted, or just flat out said, that I'm going to do a revamp, basically, of this diecast specifically. Now, this is going to be a edit, as in I'm going to cut out the fender, do some tire wear, put the window net down, get all that good stuff going, right? So we will do a side-by-side comparison after I get this done. I'll throw it on Instagram or something, and I'll probably review the actual revamped diecast itself, and we'll do a side-by-side comparison there too. So brand new Checkers or Wreckers for the 1/64 scale, and we get a brand new box. In my opinion, the box is garbage. I mean, it really is. All it says, Checkers or Wreckers, and then that's it. There's nothing, it's just, I mean, there's nothing to it. I mean, there's really not. So, I mean, you know, you could have done some stuff to this. You could have been like, oh, Dale Earnhardt Jr., Hendrick Motorsports, Bristol, Checkers or Wreckers, you know, stuff like that, man. It's just, there's no detail to it. All they had, and you might hear chickens in the background, I'm sorry, it's 7 in the morning, or 8, but they could have done so much better, and it's just super plain. And it's not plain as in design, but it's a huge letdown in terms of they had the opportunity to make a brand new box, and they did not. I feel like a lot of these would have, or a lot more of these would have sold if they actually had a better box to them. Because a lot of people don't dislike the diecast, they like what comes in the diecast, or what the diecast comes in. It's either a box or some sort of design, you know, something like that. It's just, it's not really very good for marketing when it comes to these boxes. So I am kind of let down about that, but I mean, I guess there's not really much we can do. But anyway, let's go ahead and crack this bad boy open and see what we get for the 1/64 scale, because we've already seen the 124 and Elite, actually. So if you want to go check out the diecast review for the 124, link in the description. And if you want to go check out the diecast haul for this diecast, or what this diecast was involved in, I guess you could say, so the previous diecast haul, link will also be in the description down below if you want to go check that out. So here's the diecast out of the box, if I can actually center it for once. So, if you don't know the backstory, I'll try to tell you to the best of my ability. So, behind this diecast, right, racing at Bristol, 2014, and I believe it was Hamlin. I think somebody came up behind Hamlin, I don't remember who, but they just misjudged it a little bit. It may have been Harvick, I don't really remember. But either way, Hamlin, again, I believe it was Hamlin, he got clipped, slid down into the inside wall, and we've seen it happen with Martin Truex Jr. too, a couple years back, 2018, 2017, somewhere around there. So, I think it was 2018, not 17, but he hit the inside wall, and then he shot back up to the track. Just shot straight up. And then little old Junebug here was just driving along, minding his own business, and then boom, gets hit right in the side. It tears from this part here and just shreds the entire left side door off. There was just a little bit of sheet metal that was kind of hanging on, and they had to like pull it off and tape it back on and stuff. And all the blue foam padding just went everywhere on the track. It wasn't very good for junior fans. I will say that wasn't a very good day. But yeah, so they, of course, this was when NASCAR was cool and you could do stuff to your car more than you can now. And they taped everything back together. And of course, you got to run a number, right? So these people, right? I'm pretty sure it's either duct taped or painted. I'm pretty sure it's duct tape though. They duct taped 88 to the side of the car, and that was like amazing. Definitely some grade A work, but unfortunately when I put the window net down it will kind of go over the 88 a little bit, but you can still kind of see it for the most part. But yeah, so that's going to be pretty awesome whenever I actually get around to doing the tires, especially because there was some tire detail that is missing. And when I say some, I mean all of it. All the tire details missing. There is like nothing at all on them. It's just plain Jane tires. So leave it up to me, and I'll get that fixed right up. So let's go ahead and take a look at the hood here. Of course, we got Diamond Do, a little bit of bare bond or tape right there on the hood. Now I don't, or like right here. I don't remember that being on the 160 or the 124, so I will double check just to be sure. Which, I mean, it might be. I just don't remember it being there. Diet Mountain Dew, got some more raceway around the side. We'll take a look at that in just a minute. You can see kind of the, whatchamacallit here, the bare bonds kind of up on the hood. Now, I think this whole thing, either this was taken out here. I think this is, because you can see like where the bars are, versus like an actual piece of tape. Now, we'll double check just to be sure, but I'm pretty sure that's like tape versus the actual damage. So right here on the banner, we got Earnhardt Jr. Right there, if it can focus, there we go. You can see the interior detail is non-existent, so whenever I go to make mine, I'll put some interior detail there. I'll paint the roll cages and all that good stuff. Right here on the roof, we got the 88 and the Diet Mountain Dew. Now, fun fact, this is my favorite paint scheme from Dale Jr., like ever. And I don't know why. He ran this from 2012 to 2015. Yeah, 2015. I'm pretty sure it's 2012, 2015. So, decent little amount of years right there. Not a whole lot. It's not like a Joe Logano Penske Scallops type deal, even though that's ended now. Got the 88 right there. Of course, you got the little mountains right there on the roof. I've always loved that. Diet Mountain Dew. Nothing on the rear windshield because this is a 2014. Got the National Guard right there. Looks like there's a little bit of damage taken to the D on guard down there. NationalGuard.com. A little bit of race wear and stuff. And moving on to the back here. Let's see if we can get a good little... Let's see. There we go. The only Diet would do in it right there. Of course, you got Valvoline. A little bit of that damage over here on the left quarter panel. Going around to the back end. I got the SS, the fake tailpipes that we all love and hate. I got the taillights back here. Got the Chevy bow tie and the 88. So on this side, this is not the good side just yet, but we are getting there. You can see there's a bunch of scrapes across the National Guard. Diet Mountain Dew, Valvoline there. Got Kelly Blue Book. Got some more dents and scratches and all kinds of buffs and stuff. So we got the mountains there. Got the 88, of course, with that dark green or metallic dark green in the back. We got 3 winter stickers. I want to say that was from... So this is 2014. I think he had 4 wins this season. I want to say they were Daytona 500, both Poconos, and then Martinsville. So I'm pretty sure the first 3 would be the 2 Pocono races and the Daytona 500. So I'm pretty sure that's where that's from. Got the Texas flag right there. Got Dale Earnhardt Jr. on the name rail. So you got the NASCAR race car. Let's see, NASCAR Sprint Cup Series. Almost said NASCAR Championship contender. That is not... it's not true, but I wish it was. Autometer, Jegs, Edelbrock, Duralast, Flowmaster, Freescale, Mechanics Wear, Holley EFI, and 3M. A little bit of race wear around this fender well right here. Not a whole lot. Moving on to the front, we got a little bit of damage. Again, not too much, but there is some. Now here is more of the good side. We've kind of sat at this for a little bit, and now it's time to really discuss what's kind of going on. So at this angle, you can see right here, this is like the engine bay, and then over here you got a little bit of some wires. I'm going to actually put some wires in there. Again, I don't know, because that's pure black. If that was like looking into the engine bay, or like into the pipes and stuff, they'd probably decal that too. But I don't know if that's a tape or not, so I'm going to have to double, triple check on that. You can see kind of the interior, how the car is built there. Of course, they could not mold it, they could not damage mold it, so they just kind of had to decal it. Now, we would have to cut down this here and then kind of wrap around the bottom whenever we do the damage. Got the NASCAR race car logo there, just barely. No contingencies for obvious reasons, because that thing was completely wiped out. No B-posts on this side, again for obvious reasons. And in fact, there's no nothing on this side. There's no sponsors, nothing at all. It was all ripped up, and they had to tape it back together, bare bonnet. There's a little bit of the Mountain Dew down there, but other than that, I mean, she's pretty much toast. There's not really much going on here. She's pretty baked. She's pretty done for, but yeah, pretty awesome car too. I don't know what that yellow thing is down there. I don't know if that's like more damage or what, but something's down there. Again, no sponsors, no nothing, barely even a race car. But yeah, pretty awesome little diecast here, and when I do my detail underneath, we'll get all that stuff painted and stuff too. So again, fantastic race car. It was a little disappointing, just like, we was kind of hyped up for the damage, even though deep down they was, just going to decal it. Also, another thing, let's kind of throw in a Family Guy reference here. Another thing that really grinds my gears, I haven't heard that in a long time, is this headlight right here. So if you notice the pattern of which the tear-off happens, it starts at the top, kind of wiggles down, and then shoots back here. That headlight should not exist. This part of the headlight should not be decaled, but it is, and I don't know why. It's a very small thing, but it was produced like that. That's not a mistake. That's actually how, on the 124s and 164s, that's how it was made, and it sucks. And I just kind of remembered something. Isn't Circle B supposed to, make all the 2021 releases in the Gold Series, with the Elite too? So are we going to get an Elite of this, or is it just for 2021? I don't know. That's kind of a gray area right there, so I guess we'll have to find out. But with that being said, I don't know what with anyway means, but with that being said, that'll be all for this diecast review. So thank you all so much for watching. I hope you all enjoyed, and I will see you in the next video.